Hey, what is up guys? Jeremy here and welcome back to another video. We're taking a look at some more really awesome tweaks from Cydia that are compatible with iOS 9.3.3. Also, all the tweaks I'm going to show you guys are free as well. And I do want to mention, if you guys see other tweaks on my device that I do not mention in this video, I have covered them in previous Best Tweaks videos, and the link for that playlist is in the description. So if you guys want to discover more tweaks, check out the videos in that playlist. But anyways, we're going to kick this off with an awesome application from Cydia. It's a winter board replacement. It's basically to manage your themes on your device. It's called Anemone. So it's the pink icon in the middle of my home screen, so go ahead and launch it. Like I said, it's called Anemone. As you guys can see, the tweak itself, or the application itself, comes with some dock effects. As you guys can see on my dock, I have the blurred icon reflections, which I think looks really, really cool. So I have that enabled within Anemone. Now the way this works is it will list all of the different themes you have installed. All these themes you guys see here are downloaded separately from the actual application, and it just works way better than Winterboard. And I'm going to assume that most of the themes or new themes that are brought into Cydia will be compatible for this. And I think that people are going to be steering kind of more away from Winterboard and towards this application just because it works so much better. So let's just give an example of how it works. Let's say we want to use the round icons theme down here. As you can see, you click on it and it gives you all the different contents of that theme. You can pick and choose what you want to use from the theme. You could just use the badges, or you could use the dock that it comes with, whatever you want. It's a really good way to mix and match different themes and different aspects of the themes. I just think it's a really cool kind of style of an application to be able to do this. Like I said, it works better than Winterboard. And the cool thing with it is, let's say we want round icons iOS 9, basically the theme there. Once we click apply, we will get a preview of what our device is going to look like if we use that theme, which is really awesome. So that way, if you're trying to, like I said, mix match different parts of different themes, you can get a preview before you decide to apply it. You click apply and it will respring your device. So this is, hands down, probably one of the best theming tools that you can get from Cydia. Again, it's called Anemone. The next tweak I got for you guys is called VintageSwitcher. This is kind of the switcher style that was found within, I think, iOS 6 and below, and they switched it in iOS 7 to the card system. But if we open up the switcher, as you guys can see, it looks just like the classic switcher. It's got a little bit of a different animation. It looks kind of more, modern than it used to. And it just shows all of the apps that you have multitasking. Instead of showing preview cards, it just shows the application icon, which I really do like. I like this kind of switcher. Also, if you swipe up on an icon, you can close it from multitasking very easily, just like that. And if you click and hold on one of the app icons, you can clear all and kill all multitasking applications at once, which is really, really cool. So again, this is called VintageSwitcher. Next up, we have CCLoader. Basically what this tweak does is it allows you to kind of rearrange your control center. As you guys can see, I actually don't have the media controls there. I have them set up to be a dynamic part of control center. Basically, they won't be shown unless I have media playing, or music, or a movie, or whatever, any kind of media, then the media controls will be there. Otherwise, they're typically hidden, which makes my control center a little bit smaller, and I do like that. We can go into the settings here really quick and go into CCLoader, so I can give you guys a quick example of how this tweak works. So like I said, you can basically use it to rearrange your control center. So let's say we want the quick launch buttons to be at the top. We can just move it and it works in real time. You don't have to respring your device. As you can see, the quick launch buttons are now at the top. We can go ahead and move those below the settings. Boom. As you guys can see, it basically just shows it instantly. No need to respring. You can also hide a certain part of control center if you don't want it used, like the brightness slider. As you guys can see, the brightness slider has been removed. It's just a really cool way to customize your control center. Again, that's called CCLoader. The next two tweaks I got for you guys do the same thing but in different places. The first one is called BetterFiveIconDock. It's pretty self-explanatory. It allows you to add a fifth icon to your dock, which in my opinion makes it a little bit more functional than having just the 4 icons, and plus I think it looks a little bit better. The other tweak is called BetterFiveColumnHomescreen, and that allows you to add a fifth icon per column or row of icons on your home screen. As you guys can see, I can fit a lot more applications per page on my springboard than you normally can, and it just optimizes the space on your device. It allows you to have a lot more applications per page, like I said, and I just like the tweak combo. They go hand in hand and they look really good. Again, they're called BetterFiveIconDock and BetterFiveColumnHomescreen. The next tweak I got for you guys is called CCMeters. So if I go ahead and open up my control center again, I'm sure you guys saw the meters in my control center. It's basically showing my CPU usage, my RAM, my disk space. It also shows upload and download speeds there as well. It's kind of right in the middle above the bottom toggles there. It's very cool to see your available memory, also see how much of your RAM is free as well, is very nice. So if I go ahead and open up my classic switcher here and I kill all applications from multitasking, go ahead and open up Control Center again, as you guys can see, it freed up a bunch of my RAM, and you can see that with CCMeters. There's also some very cool settings for this tweak as well. So here's CCMeters. First off, you have the meters themselves. You can actually disable certain ones if you don't want to use them. You can rearrange them to whatever way you want. You can change the icon color, you can change the text color, and you can also use bold text. So a very simple and very useful tweak. It's called CCMeters. And the last tweak I got for you guys brings us to the lock screen. It's been around for a long time, but I still love to use it. It's called LockGlyph. So you guys can see it at the bottom of the screen where it normally says slide to unlock. You basically have a Touch ID kind of icon there, and as you guys seen, if I touch my Touch ID just very slightly, it'll kind of illuminate a little bit of the Touch ID icon. And that is basically what LockGlyph is it gives you kind of that icon. It shows when you input your fingerprint, and then you will get a cool kind of little animation there when you unlock your device. You also do have some more options with LockGlyph as well. I'll briefly go over really quickly. So we can go into LockGlyph. You have your behavior. You can enable it or disable it. You have an unlock sound. You have an unlock immediately if you don't want to see that animation. You have failed unlock actions. You can get a vibrate, and then also it'll shake that fingerprint icon. You also have your appearance here. You can change the idle color, the scanning color. You can move the position of it. There's a ton of themes within Cydia that you can download that are separate from the tweak that will change that icon, which is really cool. And then you also do have the options of the animations there. So a very nice looking simple tweak. Again, that's called LockGlyph. So those are all the tweaks I got for you guys. Like I said, they're all free. They're all listed down in the description in case you guys want to go back through and see how to spell some of these tweaks or whatever. But like I said, if I haven't mentioned a tweak in this video and you see it on my device, I covered it in a previous video. The playlist link for those videos is in the description. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tweak lineup. If you did, definitely throw me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot here at the channel. Also, if you guys want to see how to get paid apps for free, there's links in the description for that as well. And if you guys want to see more tweak videos in the future, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.